What's going on YouTube? It is Bully bringing out a brand new video for you guys today. Now in today's video I will be giving y'all tips that I actually use to get myself out of the intermediate ranks, aka it's like the last purple. Once blue hit ranks, is not no longer intermediate ranks for right now, but we have to get y'all out of intermediate ranks as fast as possible. These are the tips that I learned. Right now I was Tekken God before my controller actually broke, which is this button right here, which is why I had to re-record this video because I was trying to dissect the gameplay and I wasn't able to actually sidestep. So it's very difficult playing on that controller. I will be getting a new controller soon, but other than that, I am Tekken God and I've used these tips and I will be giving y'all tips. But before we actually dive into the training mode, I'm gonna dissect this gameplay right here. We have Reina, we have drag. I actually know drag to some extent, but this is the intermediate levels of ranks, right? This is the red ranks. Y'all know Shinryu, etc. We'll be giving y'all tips. You're gonna dissect the gameplay, and after we dissect the gameplay, I'm gonna be giving y'all like probably like 5 tips, 5 broad, not very broad tips, but 5 tips to actually help y'all. Now, right here, let's dissect this. First things first, round start, right? Round start, he did a run up grab. It's very difficult or very strange in my opinion because some people usually sidestep, duck, and or just jab as a whole round start. So round starts could be changed a little bit more different, but we see by the other rounds, hit it with a low, hit it with a jab, hit it with a grab, tick those. That's actually good. Boom, right? And that is a problem right there. This is why a lot of people have difficulty getting out of ranks, and it's because of mashing, right? It's because of mashing, right? So let's say he was ready for this, right? And he just hit you with a down for it too. See, now he could just, or whatever the wall break is. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the wall break. Can I have this? Oh, that don't work. What's the wall break here? And we can probably do something else after that. Hold on, let's try this. Oh, I think I have it. Hold on. I'm trying to jab, but as you of course see, it is very easy to really get messed up as a whole in this game. Just because you wanted to press. You could get hit by a combo extender, etc., and get hit by a whole bunch of things just because you whiffed the button. Stop whiffing buttons inside this game that much. Okay, that was good. He went inside a button. I'm not sure how that button is. Oh, yo, what happened? I don't know how negative or minus that button was, but he should have had punish with. That is -14. Stop throwing out negative. There's a difference between a risky button and a stupid button. If you was to throw, you can't throw out a wrist right now. You definitely can throw out a wrist if they do not know their punishes, right? That's more so a high level thing, right? But my thing is, why you just keep your churn at a lower level. Power crush. I don't know why he did that. He power crush back. The Reina steamroll. He should have hit him with a low because you should already know he power crush. He showed that he was willing to power crush as a whole. So if you are willing to show that you're going to power crush, just power crush. Another thing is frame traps. There's videos on frame traps literally made by I know FDX made a frame trap video. I might actually make one to explain it a little bit more easy. But that is very negative. They're throwing out a whole bunch of negative things. And then this is another thing. Is when you are in situations like this and you know that the move that you just threw out is so negative, why are you pressing? He tried to do a Korean backdash instead of just blocking. Like, you already just gave up your turn. It's so negative. Just block. He whiffed it. Whiff, another whiff. Like I said, heat engager. He whiffed for a scary button instead of down 2. Down 2 is a better throw. Oh, it's a better low. My fault. Let me see these combos. No, another thing is optimal combos. He could have had stopped the combo right here. Hold on, he could have stopped the combo right here, but that comes with learning drag. I've been learning that you're actually able to stop the combo right here. No. Hold on. I gotta time this. Yo. Then you could, oh, do something else. You can go to like a setup or something, but you don't do that. You just go for the combo ender right here. Right here, you just go for the combo ender. And then you could probably do back four two, or like just to get you stay on the floor, handle with a mix. Like, you have to learn your character more offensively inside lower ranks, so we're able to get a little bit more kills or do a little bit more damage. Okay, you checked them with that, but like I said, we already have a lot of things that we could talk about. We could gracefully talk about just by watching this gameplay, so that way I could give y'all more insight on what I'm actually talking about when we go inside training mode, right? Okay, use the heat, mess up the combo, happens. He punished that. That was a good punish. It's a grab. That was good. That was good on the Reina side. The Reina used the plus frames to keep going. Okay. The Reina stopped whiffing. And if she's whipping, she whiffing electrics that look like electrics. Gotta grab. What you gonna do next? And that ain't the right button to go for, but it worked. See, now he's using the plus frames. See? All right. So we have just a general understanding about that game as a whole, right? The whiffing, the spacing, the movement. We could talk about optimal combos and using the frames, and also frame trapping. So let's go inside training, right? Let's go inside training, and I'm going to explain what I mean by some of these things, right? So let's go to where's training at? We're gonna go to training. I'm gonna choose a character, preferably I'm gonna choose Dragon off, so that way it could be a little bit more easy, right? So, right, and this is what I started implementing more inside my games, because a lot of people are very scared of the 4-4 neutral 2, right? So for the first tip that I will be giving y'all is frame traps. Frame traps plays a big way, or a big thing as a whole, inside of Tekken. A lot of people at lower ranks love the press because they always think it's their turn. They never want to sidestep, and they never want to do anything. It's more so like the game that we just seen, power crushes, to where you're able to actually stop power crushes. And I'm going to explain how. So power crush, in order for you to actually get a power crush off, you need, I'm pretty sure it's around 6 to 8 frames to actually activate. Preferably, I think it's 8 frames. So, right, let's have him. I'm trying to think of the power crush. I'm trying to think of the power crush. I think this is the power crush right here. Yo, can I go down? Can I go? Yo, what's good with the screen? Boom, which is right here, right? Which if I jab, let's have him do it. Yeah, that is a power crush right there, right? So with this, right, we're gonna do the no record, go to offense, we go to standing, and after he get hit, we're gonna have him do the power crush, which is right here, right? He get jabbed, boom. Now you need a certain amount of frames to actually activate a power crush. I'm pretty sure it's 8 frames. So if I hit somebody with a low and automatically go for a quicker option, it gets stuffed out of the power crush like that. See, he gets stuffed as a whole, because you need enough frames to actually activate the power crush. If you frame trap, what I mean by frame trap is you throw out a certain amount of moves, not a certain amount of move, but you throw out a button that gives you enough frames to actually stop the opponent's next move. All right, so if I was to jab, right, I am +8, which means that the next button I have, it comes out minus, you know, the 8 frames. So if this button is 13 frames, 13 minus 8, what is that? That's 5 frames. So it comes out at 5 frames before a rage jar and or a power crush could be activated. And I'm gonna show you how the rage jar part, right? Let me put him to punish. Let me put it into this, and then we're gonna have him do a rage jar. Like I said, if I'm +8, I'm able to throw out a button. You see right there. So let's try it. He can't throw out rage jar. You need 8 frames to actually activate rage jar. Mind you, if I jab him, he's going to rage jar. So if I'm jabbing and he's going to rage jar, what does that mean? That means that my theory is correct. If I go for any other button, mind you, look, this is 17 frames. 17 minus 8, that's 9, which means that he still have the 8 frames to actually go inside of it, right? Pause. Go inside of rage jar. So like I said, keep that in mind. You need 8 frames to activate, I'm pretty sure, the power crush and the rage art. If you lower your frames or frame trap them to where they don't have the 8 frames to actually implement and go into that, you automatically knock them out of rage art, and you automatically knock them out of, you know, power crushes. So now they wouldn't be able to actually power crush. I'm gonna give another example, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. 2-1, down 4-1. I could grab because I am so plus. But if I go for a move like that, or if I do jab jab and I go for that, I get rage arted. Because you have to do the math between your frames and your startup frames. Is literally the frames, the frame advantage and the startup frames. If I throw this out and I'm plus 8, the next move you throw out, let's say you is, like I said, 13 minus 8, because you are plus 8, which means when you throw this move out, it's gonna be coming out at frame 5. That's more of a just a high level thing. But if you learn this easy, like if you learn this at an intermediate level, you could breeze through them. The next thing is whiffing. Now, a lot of people do whiff buttons, right? But when you whiff buttons, you don't want to whiff the most unordinary, slowest button to actually recover. Let's say I'm whiffing this, right? Some people do mash on this. Some people do mash on it, and I sometimes I just throw this out to see what they're gonna do. Are they going to duck? Because my 4-2-1 is actually, you know, my 4-2-1 comes out fast enough. And if they do duck, they get clipped by that, right? They get clipped by this. Do not be throwing out moves like this. So if I miss it, automatically just my back is turned and it's over. It's over. I didn't hit the move, so I'm not plus, which means that every move that I throw out after this, all they have to do is just jab it. All they literally have to do is just jab it, and it's literally done. Or if I throw out a move like this, I'm just whiffing this move. The recovery frames of it is horrible because I whiffed it. It's GG's. It's gone as a whole. It's just gone. So yeah, it's very difficult to actually stop. You know, just mash it sometimes. But if you just stop whiffing for a little bit and get more up close and realize your spacing, I will be making a video about that and the fundamentals. It'll be very easy to actually get through this. Right now, another thing that I wanna tell people is movement. I have been implementing a lot. Like yesterday, I played my friends yesterday with Dragon Off on the Buster controller. This is how you know it's true. The Buster controller, sometimes when I do try to sidestep into a move, it just don't as a whole. So if I was to do like down forward or try to like Korean backdash, no matter which side, sometimes it would get me down, sometimes it don't. So I would just get a down back and a back, or down, you know, whatever side I'm facing. So the input errors on this controller is very bad. Right now I'm using my car controller, but the inputs on this controller is very bad when it comes to using certain movements. But when I did get my movements, when I tell you I was literally going insane. I was using my movements to actually dictate the game. I was using my movement in negative frames. What I mean by negative frames is moves that's less than -5 frames, so that way I have an opportunity to shift in or sway depending on what side I need to actually sidestep. I actually made a video about how to actually study and learn sidestepping as a whole and master it, so that way y'all could go to that. I might put a video card somewhere here, but I have a video about how to actually learn how to sidestep. It is very easy for me to explain in that video than this video, because I don't want to use the whole video and like the whole time in this video to actually explain that. I have a video for that. But sidestepping helps a lot. A lot of people throw out a lot of power crutches, for example. You know, I was about to say he had rage art. So let's say he threw out this move, right? Let's have him throw out this move. This move right here, right? Which is I think that's his jab. We're gonna have him block. Now, if y'all do pay attention, -5 frames and up, automatically I cannot sidestep jabs. But if I know my buttons to where, like y'all see it, it's -3, less than 5 frames, I'm able to actually use sidestep into my advantage. Sidestep, I know you're gonna press a button, he get punished. Sidestep. Hold on, I'm trying to. Oh, he get launched. Gotta do a little bit faster. Ooh. He get launched, right? Because I know he's pressing. Or I could do like a what is it? I'm trying to think of moves. See? -5 frames. I can't really sidestep it. I could duck it. but I can't sidestep it. I was trying to think of the move. But if you do throw out, like I said, a move that is 6 frames, oh, not 6 frames, -4 and lower, because it can't be -5. Everything lower than -5, you are able to actually learn how to sidestep. You can't sidestep fluently, efficiently, and if they was to actually press, they get clipped. You could go inside a flowchart. You could go inside so many other things because, you know, you just hit the move. Or I could do this, and if they was to jab, I'm plus. We trade, I'm plus again. And then we could go outside another thing. Like, there's a lot of things you could do, but there's videos about frame trapping. I might make one. Let me know if y'all want me to make a video about frame trapping, so that way it's easy to actually understand certain things. But like I said, if you know frame trapping and you use sidestepping to the best of your abilities and you stop whiffing, the skill margin is going to get word. Now, along as with the movement, you know, a lot of people do have their backs against the wall. This is something I also started implementing too, because this is very difficult to actually deal with. I was playing with a friend named Trey, and he was telling me you should start sidestepping more to get off the wall against like certain characters like Leo, because Leo's a very highly damaging character, right? Now, more so, I was doing that, but I wasn't doing that at a high level. I wasn't doing that with enough knowledge to get my back up off the wall, right? I would sidestep it, but he was telling me because I wasn't doing it as consistent. I was doing it, but I wasn't doing it as consistent. Now, I needed to be doing that more consistent because that helps me get out of most situations, right? So for example, right, let's say I'm at the wall. I am at the wall, right? And brother man just start a button. He just started a jab, right? Oh, I don't want to be at this wall. I want to be on, like, on the other side. Am I able to go to the other side? Let me can I swap positions? Pause. Okay, so let's say drag throws out like just like a button, right? Let's have me just throw out just jab or something. Oh, we could do this. I can't sidestep that, right? Yeah, I can't sidestep that, because that is literally all a block string. This right here. Now, I can't sidestep it because I'm a fat man named King, but I can parry it. Now, with this, it's very difficult to actually stop this. Like a power crush. I want to try something. Oh, I can't do that. That would be insane. Let me try to jab it. Oh, I can't jab it. But I can't really sidestep that move. That's very difficult because I am a big body Miyagi right now. Can I do this? I had to duck that. Okay, there's not really a lot of moves I can sidestep because I'm a big body. I ain't gonna lie. I am a big man. I am a big man. But if he is throwing out moves, that's all block strings. Yo, why everything he got is block strings? Yo, this ain't right. What is this? Why everything he got a block string? I blocked that. I'm actually able to. Oh, I can't sidewalk that. See? And I can sidewalk it. But it gets me out of that situation. And that's my whole point. Sometimes you want to go more on a defensive option than offensive inside the wall, or if you're next to the wall. And if you learn that to keep yourself just center of the ground, think of it as boxes to where you want to stay in the center of the ring. Just relocate to the center, have the space, have the control, because they cannot step up out of it. They cannot step out of the certain range because it's very difficult to actually step out the range. Now, another tip that I will be giving y'all is something that a lot of people need to stop doing is in long range. Now, when you learn a combo, y'all might be thinking, yo, I'm about to go crazy. I just learned a combo. I'm about to get wow. I'm about to get saucy with this combo. We about to go out with this combo. I'm gonna show my friend and do it to him. Do not do your combo starter because you learned a combo. This is what I mean. Some people just be round start. I learned this combo. Like, bro, you don't gotta do none of that, bro. You don't gotta stop forcing your combo, because if he was to block this, right? If he was to block this, let's turn to punish. If he was to block this, -13, I get this free damage every single time. Stop forcing combo starters. literally start forcing combo starters, because it gets nowhere. Once I realize you start forcing combo starters, I'm just gonna wait, and then when you do that, it's over. Or another example is that a lot of people inside now, they're starting to because how devious this is, right? How devious this is, the 4-4 neutral 2 to the 4-4 neutral 2, they're starting to actually hop kick. So now when they hop kick, now I'm doing down forward too, because they want to get a combo starter so much. And if they was to actually press, they get clipped out. They get clipped before they go inside the air. And guess what else happens? I get a free combo because people are forcing combo starters. Stop forcing launchers. Stop forcing combo starters. Now you can use buttons to actually invade certain other buttons, and you could also use buttons to actually, you know, depending on the spacing, punish somebody with that said launcher. But because you know a combo does not mean to always start off the round and or force the combo starter. I'm gonna make sure y'all know. Another thing which is going more inside the higher level tips is being predictable. Now, at certain times you have to test people. I get to test the people certain things. Don't tell me this controller D-pad broken too. I get the point of testing certain things. Do not be predictable to where you know, like if it's predictable that you are starting heat or about to use heat in that predicament, then that means that you are literally being predictable. If you get hit by certain things, it's because you are literally being predictable. If I know for a fact you're gonna go try, let's say, I'm gonna give an example, right? With drag, right? Let's go inside the wall, right? Not the wall, let's go in the mid map. And it's gonna be the last tip. It's gonna be one of the last tips. Let's go inside mid map and let's go on drag. Now with drag, he have one of the most infamous moves, if y'all do not know or know as a whole, y'all should of course know, is his forward to that right there. Now I use this movement automatically to get somebody to step. The reason why I get somebody to step is because they automatically know that this is a very predictable move, and if I was to press that, they get hit by it. So I use this movement to make it seem like I'm very predictable, which is a high level thing. So and then when they step, guess what happens when they step? When they step, your knee gone. Your knee gone, and now I'm +3. Or when they step, I delay the button sometimes. Or when they step, I could just, because they see me running, and I could go inside that quick because they see me running, and this got good tracking. It's got good tracking. Like it's very good tracking. So like I said, it's very difficult to learn this at an intermediate level and to bring this to a high level. But my thing is, once you start being so predictable and when you're starting to do your character's key moves all the time, then it would be very easy to actually blow people up, because they would try to sidestep and they would try to power crush, and then you would just stop them from doing that. And then you're gonna sit there like, yo bro, this guy is cheating. You know you want to be the guy to be yo bro, this guy cheating, or this guy nice. You know you want to be that guy or that girl or that person as a whole. So my whole thing is, like I said, I'm gonna say it again, there's a lot of tips. Spacing, I mentioned to stop the whiffing, stop the mashing, stop forcing combo starters, use movement to get off the wall and to dictate the match. Also use movement to actually see if your opponent is willing to actually, you know, press. We already know, press, combo starter, etc. And then we have the last thing right here, which was of course just stop being predictable and using your character's key moves, and more so just use the movement of sometimes just using the movement of the key moves will blow somebody up. And another example I will get before I actually end this is with King. He have a 4-4 neutral 2, but if I was to actually wave dash, hold on, you see how somebody will fuzz deduct that because I went low, and the moment they get back up and try to press the button, they get clipped. So yeah, it's very difficult. Not difficult, but it's time consuming. But once you get this down, you're going to be a high level player, and it's going to be very easy to run through people. Pause. But other than that, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and notification bell if you haven't already on the channel. We'll be giving out more tips, more things I learned about the game, the more things I put y'all on, just like how Street Fighter. I'm out. Everybody enjoy your day. Peace.